Good morning. Let us see what is called as push-down automata. So your push-down automata is an automata for the context-free languages. In the previous videos, we have seen what is called as context-free grammar for context-free languages, where your left-hand side of the productions will be having a single variable, and on the RHS you can have variables or terminals. So now your finite automata, we know that it is for a regular language. Similar to that, PDA is for the context-free languages. And your PDA is nothing but your epsilon NFA, which is a machine for your regular language, plus a stack. So your stack is nothing but here it's a first in last out data structure. So your stack will be used as a uh, storage media for your finite automata. So in this PDA, you are going to take some input and process by using what is called as epsilon NFA with the stack, which is called as PDA, to say whether this string is accepted or rejected. So your formal definition of PDA goes like this. Your PDA is a machine with the parameter Q sigma tau delta Q0 Z0 F with Q sigma Q0 F are same as in your epsilon NFA, which are nothing but the states of NFA, input alphabets, and the start state, which is a element of Q, and your F, which is a accepting states, which is a subset of Q. And tau is nothing but here it's a stack we have. So the symbols which we store it in the stack, we call it as a stack symbols, and delta is a transition function. So this transition function is also present in your epsilon NFA, but the definition of the transition function will be changing here, and that we'll see in the next slide. And Z0 is the initial stack symbol. So like your start state, you have start stack symbol, which is here represented by Z0, which means that your stack will be initially containing the top symbol, which is Z0. Now let us see what is a transition function for your PDA. So your PDA transition function is nothing but it is a transition function from Q cross sigma union epsilon cross tau to Q cross delta star. So which means that your delta is defined for the state with the input alphabet sigma or without the input alphabet, that is epsilon, along with the top stack symbol. This is your domain, and the range will be Q cross tau star. It means it with the current state with the input symbol or without input symbol with the top of the stack tau, it changes the state to some other state with the changing the stack top symbols. So now we have to understand what is the meaning of this tau star. So suppose my delta is defined like delta of QAX is equal to PY. It means that PY and you can have multiple next states with the stack top symbol. So but suppose my this is only P comma Y. It means that my state is current state is Q and it changes to the state P, and I am reading the input symbol A, that is a input A is the next input symbol, and X is my current top symbol, and if it changes to Y, so now Y is the replacement for X, and it is in toaster, that is the stack symbols. Now suppose my Y is equal to epsilon. It means that my X will be changing to Y. Y is nothing but now epsilon. It means that I am removing the top stack symbol X, which is nothing but the popping of the top top stack, which is nothing but pop of X. Now suppose my Y is equal to X. It means that my X remains as it is. It means that I am popping it and pushing that same element. And suppose my Y is equal to Z1, Z2, Zk. It means that I am replacing this X with Z1, Z2, Zk with Z1 at the top of the stack. It means that I am performing pop of X, then push of Xk minus 1 until push of Zk minus 1 until push of Z1. So it means that my top of the stack will be Z1 after this applying this delta. Now let us see what is the state diagram representation for the PDA. Now if suppose my delta of QIAX is equal to QJY, it means that I have the two states QI and QJ. So it means this is represented by the state QI, QJ, and I have a transition from QI to QJ. So there is an edge from QI to QJ. And what is the input it takes? It takes the input symbol A and that takes the top symbol X and it replaces by Y. So it is represented by Q delta of Qi AX is equal to Qj Y. So this is the current state, this is the next input symbol, this is the current stack symbol. So the top of the stack will be replaced by the string Y.